Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Today we are on the page number 266. Page number 266 is paragraph number 337. So Yambaneda Indari Yesu Ananya Danya Samidendriya Vadida Magange Suja Samavajadini. So among the Indriya, so as you see, unlike Kamojara Jeda, Magusala Jeda, so in the Lokuttara Jeda, Sodabadi Maga Jeda, so you can see among the Dhamma that are together with Lokuttara Maga Jeda, that is Ananya Danya Samidendriya among the Indriya. So what did that mean? Increase. Magange Suja in the Maganga, Samawaja, Samagamada, Sama Ajiwaza. Added. So by means of this addition, so in the Sanghavadi, this was in Sanghavadi, Nawa Indriyani, Nawa Indriyani, Atingiga Megodi Voda. So it is in the Sanghavada, paragraph number 337, there you can see 337, yeah. And the 337, the last paragraph. That's the main called Dhammasaṅgaṇī. There are two paragraphs in the second paragraph number 337 and the second paragraph. That's the main called Samaye. Chaddaro Khanda Hondi. So Sangha means collection. So Dwayadanani, there are 4 Khanda, 2 Ayadana, 2 Dhatu, 3 Ahara, and then 9 Indriya. And then Jhana 5, Maginga, Maga 8, Atingi Gomeko, 40. So commentator is laying then why, how it happens. Nawindriya ni Atingi Gomeko. So that is actually this paragraph. This paragraph is about the what Kotasa Vara or Sangha Vara, the collective analysis. So the Buddha firstly Dhammodesa Vara explained Dhammodesa. Pick up the Dhammas one after another, and then collectively make a group of the Dhamma in terms of Khanda, Ayatana, Dhatu, and so on. So in order to indicate that there is no substance, but just a process. So that should be Kotasa Vada. That's mean Kopana Samaye, Sangha Vada. It will be better to keep with the paragraph number. Okay, paragraph, and not it. Only then it will be what easier for us to locate a different section. To divide a different section, the Dhammodesa Vada and then Kotasa Vada. But Sonyata Vado Bhakati Go Yewadi. Then after the Kotasa Vada or Sangha Vada, the Buddha continued to say what? Sonyata, emptiness. So Pakati go you are that the Sonyata Vara is Pakata, Pakatika. It derived from the word Pakati. Pakati means natural. So there are two things in one day. Pakati and Wikati. Pakati is natural. So among the food also we have a Pakati food and Wikati food. Okay, something like rice and fruits. So they are Pakati. Okay, Pakati food. The Wikati is a change. The form is a change. So maybe some of the snacks, maybe many other things like a what, like a noodle, dried noodle. How to say the junk food, something like a junk food. They are called Wikati. So their original form is a change. So Bhagati, Bhagatika. Bhagati you are Bhagatika. Bhagati go you are. So Bhagati means something is obvious. So if you see something as it is a natural form, then very obvious to to know, to understand. But if it is a change, if the form is a change, shape is a change, and the taste is a change, then it will be difficult for us to differentiate. So that means Bhagati means natural. If it is a natural, it is obvious. So here Bhagati Goyiva means obvious. It is very clear. Bhagati Goyiva. Ti ayam dawa suddhikapaṭipadā we say so. So up to now, so it is that the significant points, the different points in the suddhikapaṭipadā. Okay, suddhikapaṭipadā is there is no addition or the what? No addition of the following. You see Sonyata and then Abhanihita and also Dukkhapaṭipadā, Danda, they are not mentioned yet there. So in the following pages in the Dhammasaṅgaṇī, there will be Sonyata Mulaka Patipada, Abhanihita Mulaka Patipada, like that. So starting from the paragraph number 343, it is talking about the Sonyata. Okay. So let's go to 343. So the significant part here is a Sonyata. Okay, in the paragraph number 343 of the Dhammasaṅgaṇī Pāḷi. That's why commentator explain the whole paragraph about the Sonyata. So ito param from this, so after this, Suddhika Sonyata, Suddhika Patipada, and then Suddhika Abhanihita, Suddhika Sonyata, Sonyata Patipada, and then Suddhika Abhanihita, Abhanihita Patipada. So purely Sonyata without missing with the Dukkha Patipada, Danda Vinya, so that they go Suddhika. Ayandesana Viro Hodi, that's the division of the discourse or teaching happens. Tatha therein, Sonyatandi Lokuttarakusalaṃ Sanama. Sonyata is the name of the Lokuttarakusalaṃ. As I explained you before, whenever we see Nama or Sonyata, it is what? It is Upajara. It's Upajara, not direct meaning. So because Lokuttarakusalaṃ is not empty. So but we have to understand that is a what? Upajara, metaphorical expression. Sunyata is the name of the Lokuttara Mega in this context. So why can we call Lokuttara Mega as a Sunyata? So there, Tihi Garanehi Nama Levadi. So this Lokuttara Mega is named because of the three reasons. Got this name. It's named as a Sunyata because of three reasons. One is Agamanado. Agamanado. Agamanado means the way it comes. Okay. Sagunado. Agamanado. Sagunado. Dhammasaṅgaṇī. Let me see. Agamanado, Sagunado, Agamanado, because of the vipassana, prior vipassana that leads to the mega. So that is called maybe anatta nupassana. Suppose so if a meditator practices meditation, then taking sankhara as the object, and then maybe it may appear in his mind that it is empty. Okay, it is anatta, something like that. It is no soul. Okay, it is no soul, no self. So it may be different from person to person. Okay, anatta nupassana. Sometimes it's up to the what? It's up to the indriya faculty what we have. So we have 5 faculties: saddha, viriya, sati, samadhi, panya. Some are saddha. Faith is so much. They have so much strong faith. So for those who have a strong faith, so they may practice anicca nupassana. Okay? They happen to practice anicca nupassana because, and then for those whose faculty is strongest faculty is a samadhi, then he may practice dukkha nupassana. So he may try to see the Dhamma as dukkha. And then for those whose wisdom, panyindriya is strongest, then that person will reflect sankhara dhammas as anatta, no soul. So it's up to the person. Here, so if his meditation is the anatta nupassana, so with the anatta nupassana he emerged, or he attained the mega. Okay, he attained the mega. Then that kind of mega can be called as a sunyata mega. Okay, sunyata mega, because of the vipassana, previous prior vipassana, just before the attainment of the mega, he practiced anatta on the sankhara. So that's why agamanado means the way it, because of the way it comes, in which it comes. So that's why agamanado, and then sagunado is what? Sagunado is because of its virtue. Sagunado. Okay, sagunado is a virtue. Because of its virtue, and also because of its object. Okay, then for these 3 reasons, the name Sonyata is giving to the lokuttaramaka. Katan, how? Ida Bhikkhu Anatta do Abhiniwe Saitawa, Anatta do Sankhari Pasati. So a monk see the Sankhara Dhammas as Anatta because he contemplate as Anatta. He contemplate the Sankhara Dhamma as Anatta. Yasamabana Anatta do Data Madamiwa Mega Uthanana Mana Hoti Aneja Dobi, Dukha Dobi, Datu Mewa Watadi. Here, commentator continue to explain. So, attainment of the Mega. Mega Utthana means attainment of the Mega. Mega Utthana does not, attainment of the Mega does not happen just by seeing Anatta. Okay, no so. But by seeing Aneja and Dukkha also. It means to attain the Mega, we have to see all three characteristics. Okay, all three characteristics of the Sankhara Dhammas. But at the Avajana moment, when we pay attention, we cannot pay attention to appear three characteristics at the same moment. Maybe one of the characteristics may be a meditator may be contemplating the characteristics one after another, but the moment in which he attained the Mega, okay, the moment in which he attained the Mega is what? As Sonyata or Anatta, then that liberation will be called the Sonyata. Tasama, Nejan, Dokha, Anatta, the Tiwida, Nupasana, Arobidu. Samasando Jaradi. Okay, he takes, Jaradi means takes an object. Samasando Jaradi, reflecting, he stay there, he practice as a nature, Dukkha, Anatta, maybe one after another. Vodhana Gamini Vipassana Pana Asa. Debu Magevi Sankhari. Sonyado wa pasadi. So, but for him, Udhana Gamini Vipassana is the Vipassana that leading to the attainment of the Mega. Okay, so that the Vipassana take a Sankhara object in the three spheres as Sonyata. So that's why that Vipassana is called Sonyata Vipassana. So the Vipassana, as you see in the in the thought process, Magaviti. So there may be prior to the Magaviti, there is a what? Manodara Vajana, Prigam Uvajara, Prigama Uvajara Anuloma, and then go to the Guru, like that. So that sort of, that part is called Odhana Gamini Vipassana. So Odhana Gamini, at the in that stage of the Vipassana, he take Tebumaka Sankhara as what? Sonyata, as Anatta. Okay, Sonyata is Anatta. So then, Ayan Vipassana, that Vipassana will be called Sonyata. Sa Agamaniya Dhani Tattva. So that the Vipassana, Sa refers to Vipassana. Agamaniya Dhani Tattva. So on the way, having standing on the way, Adano Magasa, Sonyadandi Namandidi. Okay. Because of that, we can simply say that because of that, the Odhana Kamini Vipassana take a Sonyada, reflect Sankhara as a Sonyada, then the mega also become a sunyata mega. So Odhanagamini Vipassana is a sunyata, that's why mega also become a sunyata mega. A1, that's mego agamanato sunyata nama levadi, that's the mega also get the name of the sunyata in terms of the way it comes. Agamana means coming. And then another saguna door. Yasama Bana me to continue after the explanation of the Agamana door, then continue to explain Saguna door. So Ragadihi Sonyo. Okay. So means the mega. Okay, so refer to mega. The mega is empty from the raga, etc. Lustful desire, etc. Therefore, by virtue, okay, by its own virtue, mega get the name of the sunyata. And then another one, Nibbānambi Ragadihi Sunyata. Sunyatandi Ojati. Nibbana also, because of the being empty from the raga, etc., can be called as a sunyata. Then Aramanangadawa Obanata, because of mega, because the mega arises, taking that nibbana as object. That's why mega also get the name of the sunyata in terms of object. Okay, so that is how the name sunyata is given to the mega.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Yes.
Yeah, may I have a question about that the sentence Vuttarakusalaṃ vipassana panasate bhumake pisaṅkhare suññato va pasati. How should we divide the word suññato va, Sayadaw?
Sunyado ewa.
Suññato ewa.
Yeah, only.
Then what? Yeah. So what case is the word suññato, Sayadaw?
Sunyado ewa. Sunyado, and it is a nominated case.
So is the subject of the word the verb pasati, Sayadaw?
No. Vipassana. Odhanagamini Vipassana pasati. It is a kind of what the not the subject, but S, maybe a kind of adverb. CS. Okay. CS sunyata. So sunyado ewa. See only as a sunyata.
But we have the word like anicca and aniccato, so that to means as. But here the word sunyata, so should it be like sunyatato, so you know?
Sunya mewa sunyata. Let me explain according to Vadadika Sayadaw. Sayadaw is explain that the sunyata is the word is sunyata. Okay, so sunyata is sunya and that surface. That surface is added in the sense of ewa. Sunya mewa sunyata. Okay, sunya mewa sunyata. So it is so sunyata and sunya are the same meaning. Not door surface. The word sunyata here. Anicca door, dukkha door, anatta door also the anicca door, dukkha door, that is door surface. Okay, as anicca.
So does that mean that the word suññato here, when we take the stem is suñña, and we add the to suffix?
Da suffix, not door suffix. That's a bit.
But Sayadaw, because when we translate it as the vipassana sees those as the emptiness. So we have the s there. So that s should be the suffix to. So here, instead of using the word sunyata, we're just using the word sunya, and we add the suffix to make it, to make it to mean as emptiness.
So
Right,
in that case, to is what kind of? To is like ablative.
Yes, Sayadaw.
But the Sayadaw here is not mentioned as a ablative, but the word is a sunyata. He said, sunyata.
I see.
Sunyato, yeah. And the Bhadadika Sayadaw explained that.
I see. Okay, Sayadaw. And then the other question is, if we go up like a few sentences, there's the yasma pana anatato detamate newa magawutanang nama nahoti. What is the meaning of the word nama in this case, Sayadaw?
Magawutana nama. It is a kind of it is used. Nama is used as a surface to add. It actually it is not surface, right? It is a noun, but the something like a Candamuka nama thero, like that. Okay, so it is named. It nama is referring to the name, the sense of the name. Magaodhana nama, the attainment of the mega is.
So, yeah. So here it is used as like in indeclinable, Sayadaw, because it's not declined.
Yeah, indeclinable in that case. So someday we can decline. Magaodhana nama. Here is not nama and nama. Magaodhana nama nahoti. So yeah, here put it. Actually, it is a nominated. So in Myanmar we go map Magoya Jemiti with the name Ami. Okay. Nahodi, it does not have been. So, but in English translation we say what other. It does not have been the attainment of the Mecca.
I see.
Naman.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Sayadaw.
Yeah. We see. So Datta Sudandika Briya Yena. So they are in the so we have Abhidhamma Neya and the Sudandika Neya. But in the Sudandika sense, in the sense of the Sudandika, Saguna dobi aramana dobi nama labadi. Pariyaya desana he is Pariyaya desana he is because it is a Pariyaya desana. So in the sense of the Sudandika, we can give the name of the Sunyata to the Mega. So because of the its own virtue or because of the object. Why? Because of Sudandika, it is a Pariyaya. Sudandika Pariyaya is a what? Pariyaya Desana. Sudandika is a Pariyaya Desana. Abhidhamma Gatha Bana Nepariyaya Desana. Nepariyaya. So direct teaching without giving, without going around, but give directly. Priyayena, Priya with the Priyaya, indirectly, sometimes in the Sudanda, teaching we may see indirect teachings are there. But in the Abhidhamma, we have a direct teaching. Tasama ida saguna dowa aramana dowa nama nalavadi. Therefore, we don't. Two reasons are rejected. Okay, saguna do and aramana do. These two reasons are rejected. Agamana dowa lavadi. Okay, because of the agamana. Because of Dhammasaṅgaṇī vipassana is reflect reflect the sankhara dhammas as a sunyata or anatta. That's why Mega also get the name. Here, agamana mewahi duram. Dura. Dura means how to say, like a vipassana dura. Judy, that is a Judy. But the Dura, in that case, and another case also, Dura is a burden, right? Heavy. So, Agamana mewahi Dura. Then Agamana mewahi Dura, the cause, okay? The cause of the attainment of a mega is heavy and more important. And do we the hodi, that dura, or that agamana is also of two kinds. One is a vipassana agamana, another is mega agamana. So, tata megasa agadatani vipassana agamana dura. So among them, so in the case of the attainment of the mega, vipassana kamana is more important. Palasa agadatani mega kamana dura. So in the case of the attainment of the phala, mega kamana is more important, applicable. So either in this context, megasa agadata. So because this context is talking about the mega, attainment of the mega. That's why vipassana kamana mewa duram jadam. So vipassana kamana is more important here. I should be taking. So that is about the sunyata, emptiness. But the sunyata also here you can understand is as a what? As a upajara, metaphorical meaning. Karanu upajara. Actually, sunyata is the name for the Odhanagamini vipassana. Okay, Odhanagamini vipassana, because it takes sankhara as a sunyata. So the name of the course is giving to the result. It is a mega. That's why we can call Karanu Pachara. Karana is a cause. Then go to the paragraph number. Then after that, comment Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi, paragraph number 344, 345 is talking about the Sunyata Mulaka Patipada. So Sunyata, based on the Sunyata, there are Dukkha Patipada, Dhanda Vinya, Sukha Patipada, Dhanda Vinya, and then Dukkha Patipada, Khepa Vinya, Sukha Patipada, Khepa Vinya, like that. It becomes 4 kinds. Then in the paragraph number 350, it is talking about the Apanihita. So the significant word is there is Apanihita. That's why I commented I explained Apanihita alone. So many pages. Apanihidanti Ithavi, Apanihidanti Mega Siwa Nama. Okay, the name for the mega only. Apanihita is the name for the mega only, like a sunyata. Idambi nama megodihi wa karanehi lebati. This name also get because of 3 reasons. Katha, Ida Bhikkhu Adidowa, Dukkado, Abhiniwe Setawa. Adidowa. Yes. In the very beginning, study from the very beginning. So he contemplate on the Sankhara Dhammas as a dukkha. And then see Sankhara Dhammas as dukkha only. Yes, Mabana dukkha do, Data Madini wa Magautana Nama Nahoti. So by seeing dukkha alone, so attainment of the Magga cannot happen, does not happen. But by seeing, only by seeing anicca and anatta also, so attainment of the Magga is proper quantity. Tasama anicca dukkha, anicca and dukkha, anatta, titividha, anupasanam, arobidawa, samasando charati. So he put reflection on the Sankhara Dhammas as an anicca, dukkha, and anatta. Then he repeatedly reflect the characteristic of the Sankhara Dhammas. But Odhana Gamini Vipassana Panasa Devumaka Sankhare Su Panide Sositowa Pariyadi Yedowa Vaisajiti Ayan Vipassana Abanihitana Mahodi. Oh, Bonyajari.
So Sayadaw, like all these places, like Dukkha, like this is the Tatiya Vipatti.
Where?
Like Dukkha.
Dukkha do, where?
Like Ida Bhikkhu Adidowa Dukkha Abhinivesitowa Dukkha Sankhare Pasati. So like here Dukkha is Tatiya Vipatti, no? Right?
Dukkha do is dukkha. Yeah? Dukkha do.
Because the do suffix we can use many cases. So
it is adverb as a dukkha. He contemplates as a dukkha. Dukkha do avinivisetva, having contemplated as a dukkha.
So if we say as dukkha, I think in that sense is Tatiya Vipatti, no?
I cannot differentiate how to say. Aphin, Kriya Vididana. Kriya Vididana is a which sense? I will check again.
Yeah, if you say aphin, that means Tatiya Vipatti.
Phin is okay. Aphin is what? Kriya Vipatti also.
Yeah, aphin is I think Tatiya Vipatti, no?
Phin alone is okay. It's very clear. But for the aphin is more advanced. So I will check it again. Okay, to make sure which Vipatti it is.
And also because in Myanmar they often to say dolese, right? Dolese, yes.
Yeah, anicca do dukkha do anatta do and so on. Yeah. So dolese. Dolese is which sense, which Vipatti? That's maybe one question. Okay, I will make sure which Vipatti is. So here, why he is reflecting one after another, reflecting Sankhara Dhammas with the 3 characteristics one after another. Okay. Then, but by the time, or the Odhana Gamini Vipassana, okay, he contemplate. He do what? He goes to Panidin Society. Society means society means to dry up. Okay, dry up. Dry up what? Panidin. Panidin. Panidi in Myanmar we go down that expectation or desire. Okay, Panidi, that meditate, that dry up, having dry up the desire to the Sankara, desire in the Sankara Dhamma. Pariyadi yedawa, wasted JD, and then give up. Okay, wasted JD. So, Sosedawa is again explained with the word Pariyadi yedawa. Pariyadi yedawa.
So it means the pariyati means having overpowered, having become exhausted, having controlled.
Having become exhausted. Okay. Now they say Taiwan Jin Bai Chaga Yu. Pari Samandato. Okay. Pari Samandato. It means Pari means around. So all around. So Bai Chaga Yu Adi Yadi means you to take. And then so it means uprooted. So taking all, by taking all, and then wasted JD means give up. And give up the Sankara Dhamma. So Pariyadi Dwa wasted JD. It yeah.
So the Burmese Visajiti, how do they translate?
Son lo e. Son lo e, give up, abandon. So Sanja, Sangi. Sanja is like a Sangha. Sangha is to attach. Visanga, Visaja. So it means no attach at all. It means no, someday we have no attachment. It means give up or abandon. So, but in the case of a Visajana, Visajana. Okay, Visajana is also what to make clear. It means to answer. To answer means to make something clear. So, but here in this case, Sanja, Sangi, the root is a Sanja, Sanji. Okay, to attach. So, Vaisajedi is a Sonlo E, to abandon. Pariyadi Yedawa Vaisajedi, having, it means having taken everything and then take away and give up and abandon. So, Panide means a desire or attachment.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Yes.
So what is the word asa? Asa refers to what, Sayadaw?
Refer to the meditator, monk. The previous sentence, Ida Bhikkhu. Bhikkhu. Ida Bhikkhu, the Bhikkhu.
Okay.
Asa, yeah.
Okay.
Monk or meditator. So, for the meditator. So, the Odhanagamini Vipassana or the meditator. We have to translate. The inside meditation leading to the mega, attainment of a mega. That Vipassana is not others, but the meditators meditation, inside meditation. Ayan Vipassana, Apanihita, that kind of Vipassana is called Apanihita Vipassana. Because Apanihita, as you see, to have a Apanihita Vipassana means what? To see the dukkha. Okay, that person mostly is nature of a strong concentration. So if we are strong concentration, so there is no what? No kamachanda. Okay, kamachanda says a desire for sensual pleasures. There is samadhi kamachanda. Then he see what? He see the dhammas as a dukkha. So mostly he reflected the dhamma only as a dukkha like that. So Apanihita Vimokha for the attainment Apanihita Vipassana and Apanihita Mega is for the meditator who practice as a dukkha. So his strong quality is a samadhi. Okay, samadhi is a very strong samadhi faculty is. So sa agamaniya dhani thadawa adano megasa apanihidan namandedi. So because of the Uddhanagamini Vipassana is Apanihita Vipassana. Apanihita. That's why the mega attained after the Uddhanagamini Vipassana is also called what? Apanihita mega. Yasama Bana Data there. Yasama Panita or Yasama Bana Data. Naga dosa moha panitiyo nati. Okay. There are panitis. Raga, dosa, moha are also called paniti. So, but there is no such a paniti left by the raga, dosa, moha. Therefore, because of the by virtue, by its own virtue also, the mega get the name of the Apanihita. So, and also Nibbānampi Desam Panidina Abhava Apanihitandi Ojati. So because in the Nibbāna also there is no such a paniti. That's why the Nibbāna is called Apanihita. So this mega arises taking Apanihita Nibbāna as object. That's why by means of the object also mega can be named as the Apanihita. So 3 reasons are explained. The following paragraph is the same with the previous Sonyata. So among the 3 reasons, Sotandika, two reasons are not applicable here. But the only one reason, that is Agamanato, is applicable. Then the question, I think that question one time, but Mr. Ryan asked me, right? In the case of a jhana, I think we have a animata. Actually, we have a Sonyata, animata, Apanihita, right? 3. But in the Dhammasaṅgaṇī, we have a Sonyata and Apanihita, only 2. And
in fact, I was about to ask that question, but I see the next paragraph, so that's why. So,
yeah, that's the question. So previously, maybe at the time while we are talking about the jhana, also you asked. Then I didn't answer yet. But fortunately, commentator is made here. Thanks to the commentator. Nanuja Sonyato Animato Apanihito Ditini Magasana Mani. There. So make a question. Nanuja. In Myanmar, how do you go? Translation, I haven't read I haven't read the translation. Nanuja. In Myanmar, we want to read the question. There are 3 names for the Mecca, isn't it? Like that. Okay. There are 3 names for the Mecca, like a Sonyata, Animata, Abhinihita. Isn't it? Nanuja means. Yataha. So, as a beer, as said by the Buddha, the Yomi Bekwe Vimauka, Kadame the Yo Sonyado, Vimako, Animato, Vimako, Abhinido, Vimako. So, the Buddha said in the Abhidhamma Piṭaka, there are 3 Vimauka, Sonyata, Animata, Abhinihita. Tesu Ida, Dwe Magi Gahidoa, Animato, Kasama, Nagahido. That's your question. So, among then here, Sonyata Mega, and then Abhinihita Mega Zateki in the Dhammasaṅgaṇī. Animator, Kasama Nagido. Why don't you take animator as a mega? The answer is a very short here. Agamana Bhavado. Agamana Abhavado. Because of the being lack of the agamana. Agamana, I don't know how to translate, I don't know. Agamana. The agamana actually means it is a coming, literally, the way it comes. Agamana bhavato. There is a no agamana like it, Sonyata and Abhinihita. In the case of the animator mega. So then commentator continue to explain. Animator vipassana hi sayan agamaniya dhani tadawa adano megaza naman dhado nasakoti. So odhana gamini vipassana. So when we take sankhara dhamma as object, reflecting as a nature, okay, impermanent, like that. So then that kind of vipassana is called an animator vipassana. So animator vipassana, so even though it is standing on the way for the attainment of a mega, but it cannot give its name, okay, to the mega. It is not able to give its name to the mega. Then that's also not yet clear. Sammasambuddho Pana Adano Buddhasa Rahula Thirasa. Okay, the Buddha once said to his son Rahula Thira, Animedanja Bhavehi Mananusayan Ojaha Tado Manabi Samaya Upasando Charisasi. So the Buddha encouraged to develop anicca nupassana, okay, and to develop anicca nupassana. So then it will be productive for the for the abandonment of the mahana anusaya, tendency for the conceit tendency. Tado mana visamaya. So from that time, then one can abandon mana. Upasando charisasi. So then he will be very peaceful, and then he will live in a peaceful manner. So that's animeta vipassana. Kathesi, the Buddha said animeta vipassana. Vipassana he, it is right. Vipassana Ughadedi. Vipassana hi nature nimetan, duva nimetan, sukha nimetan, atta nimetan ja ughadedi. It is true that vipassana remove. Ughadedi means remove. So this nimitta, the sign of the nature, the sign of the duwa, permanent, sukha, happiness, and atta soul. Tasama animata di katita. Therefore, it is vipassana, such a vipassana is a called animata vipassana. Okay, explanation is here can be. So, animata vipassana is named because that vipassana remove so nature perception or nature side or duwa side and then sukha and atta. Therefore, it is called animata vipassana. Saja, saripadu vipassana, animata vipassana. Kenjabi, animata ogadedi. Though, okay, though it that vipassana, animata vipassana, remove nimittas. Sayambana nimitta dhamme sujarati. Jarati, sanimitta wa hoti. Even though it removes its the signs, but but in that case we have to keep in mind that there is sankhara dhamma and then the nimittas are there, the signs are there. So if we, for example, rupa, if we reflect on the rupa, sometimes rupa it appear to us as a what? As is nature or sukha or duwa or atta. Okay, so then we have to differentiate the sankhara dhamma is a nimitta, it's a science. So what the meditator see is a sankhara dhamma. So the sankhara dhammas are the object to work. Okay, meditator should work on this object. So without this object, they cannot work. But the reflection, seeing, what he removed, what the vipassana removed is only the sign, not the dhamma. Okay, not the dhamma, not the nimitta dhamma. So he has to continue to work on the nimitta dhamma. The dhammas that possess nimitta. Okay. Therefore, tasama sayan agamaniya dhani tatawa adano magasa nama tato nasakoti. Because even though the name is given as animata, but he is still working with the dhamma which is animata. Okay, that's why. So it is how to say. Therefore, actually, it is not animata. We want the commentator want to say. Stay with the dhammas which is animata. That's why the animata, the name animata is not given to, cannot be given to the mega, animata mega. Adano mega sanamandado nasakoti. So to make it clear, so animata vipassana stay, taste, sankhara dhammas as object, even though it removes nature nimitta, duwa, sukha, and atta nimitta. That's why we can simply say that it is a stay with the nimitta, okay, or nimitta dhamma. So his name is not sure. Something like the family name. If only when your family name is very clear, family lineage and the line of the family is very clear, then you will be able to give a name, family name. So for those whose line of family is not clear, then they will not be able to give the name to the next generation. So similarly like that. Yeah.
So Sayadaw, so does that mean that it's just about the naming, right? Because the
Yeah.
naming is not clear and it's not precise. But in fact, in fact, a vipassana meditator, he can attain the magga and phala through practicing the anicca lakkhana, right? But it's
Sure.
just that we don't give it that name, right, Sayadaw?
That is sure.
Right.
This is sure. A naming is just a no naming is a problem.
Right.
But as a meditator, we have to reflect on all characteristics of the Sankhara Dhamma, both anicca, dukkha, and anatta, three.
Right.
But the attainment may be different up to our faculty.
Right.
So,
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Sayadaw.
Yeah. So they continue to say, explain. Commentator continue to explain many paragraphs. Aparanayo. Okay. Aparanayo here is another method. But this method is you see near the last three sentences of that paragraph. Ya meta atagata modago ekasa ajariyasa mati vinayjayo. Okay. This explanation or the decision is of one acharya, one teacher's explanation, which is not appear in the commentary. Atagata modago, free from atagata. So his explanation is also reasonable. So he gave an example of the what? Example of the adhipati. When we study Maggaramana Tika, so and then Maggadipati, Maggaramana Dhamma, Maggadipati, there is a one analysis of the Maggadipati. Magga, it should be Magga as well as Adhipati. So we have a four Adhipatis, Chanda, Viriya, Chaita, Vimansa. So then the analysis is that it should be both Magga and Adhipati. So in that case, Chanda and Chaita cannot be included under the list of the Magga Adhipati because they are just Adhipati, not Magga. Okay, not the parts of the Magga. So similarly, also here, the commentator explained that anicca nupassana is for those who have a strong faculty of the faith, whose faculty is the faith faculty is strong. Then that faculty saddha is not included under the among the Eightfold Noble Path. Okay, in the Eightfold Noble Path. That's why amagingata adano magasa paramatha donamandado nasakoti, because of saddha is not the past patterns. That's why it cannot give the paramatha name to the Magga like that. But for the sunyata and apanihita, because of viriya, panya, and samadhi, they are path fetters of the Magga. That's why that is one reason, one explanation given by the one teacher, one acharya, but it is not appear in the Atthakatha. But that is one paragraph. And then Kejibana, another explanation.
Sorry, Sayadaw.
Yes.
So here it said it doesn't appear in the Atthakatha. That means it doesn't appear in the old Atthakatha, right?
Sure. The Atthakatha, old Atthakathas, Bhanu Buddhagosa, are used as a reference.
Okay.
So Kejibana, another Keji teachers. They say that what? Sunyata and Apanihita. So they are named as a Sunyata Mega, Abhinihita Mega because of two reasons. Saguna do, Aramana do, Lavandi, Nama, Lavadi. So Animata Mega, even though Animata Mega cannot be Mega cannot be named as the Animata because of the lack of Agamana. But in the sense of the Saguna and in the sense of the Sudanda, because of the its own value, its object, it still get the name of the Animata Mega, like that they said. They either would the commentator recommend that it should be rejected by saying that Animata Megi Saguna Doja Aramana Doja Naman Labadi. Even Animata Meg, the Mega can be named as Animata by means of by value of by its own value or by its object. Sunyata Abhinihita Mega be Saguna do Yewa Aramana do Yewa Ja Ida Nama Labiyo. Sunyata Abhinihita Mega also they will get that such a name. So, but it does not get Nalavandi, Kaingarana. Why? What is the reason? Then Ayahi Magona Madui Garane Naman Levadi. Okay. Mega, here also Nama. Magona Memi. So what is it called Mega? Yeah. So here what is it called Mega is Mega. So get the name by means of two reasons. One reason is a Sarasa Doja. Another reason is a Pachanika Doja. Sarasa means its own nature, its own function, its own nature. Sarasa is explained here. Sabhawa Doja, Padipaka Doja. Sarasa and Sabhawa is the same, you want to say, at all. Pachanika and Padipaka is the same synonymous terms. So that's why we can translate as Sarasa as its own nature. So the nature of the, by means of the nature or by means of its opposing factors. So because of these two reasons, the megas are named as Sunyata or Animata or Abhinihita. Here Sunyata Abhinihita Mega Ragadihi Sonya. Ragapanidi Adihi Ja. Sonya. Now we have to Sonya should follow. Abhinihita, the A1, Sarasa Do Nama Lavandi. So Sonyata Mega Abhinihita Megasa named as a Sonyata Animata, Sonyata Abhinihita, because of they are what? They are free from raga, etc., and also free from the expectation by means of raga, etc. Sonya Doja Adda Bini Visasa Padipeko Sonyata. Sonyata Mega is its opposite is Adda Bini Visa. So reflecting as Adda. That is opposite to the Sonyata Mega. Panidi is opposite to the Abhinihita. Therefore, for these two reasons, Pajanika Do also they get their names, their respective names. Animata Megopana, but for the Animata Mega, Ragadi Nimetana, Neja Nimeta di Ninja, Abawina, Sarasa Dowa Nama Labedi. Okay, because of Sarasa only, Animata can be named as a Mega. Because there is no sign of the Raga, etc. No sign of the nature, etc. No Pajanigato, but not because of the opposing factors. Because there is no opposing factor. Nahi so Sankara Nimeta Ramanaya, Aneja Nubasanaya, Padibeko, so Ripadu, Animeta Mega. Okay, that animata mega is not patipakho, not opposing to the anicca nupassana, which take sankhara as object. Okay, anicca nupassana panasa pana asa, asa the meditator. Okay, or the meditator, anicca nupassana or the meditator. Anuloma bhawe thita. So anuloma bhava means in line with anuloma, asa anuloma. Let me see the meaning of asa here. Asa. Asa is not a meditator. Asa refers to nimitta mega. Okay. Asa refers to animata mega. Okay. Animata mega. Or the animata mega. Anuloma bhawe. Oh, nimitta mega. We can simply say, as explained previously, anicca nupassana is if we reflect as anicca, then it is called what? Animata nupassana. Okay, animata vimokha or animata mega. But actually, it is not without nimitta, but with the nimitta dhamma. So that's why all the nimitta anuloma bhawe in line with the anuloma, in line with the what? Nimitta me. Anicca nupassana and then nimitta megas, they are in line with anuloma bhawe. Anuloma, how to translate? Anuloma in anuloma
Like
in
conformity.
Yeah, in conformity with. Yeah. So they are in conformity. Nimitta mega. We can name as a nimitta mega or animata mega. It doesn't matter. Okay. Animata mega or nimitta mega and anicca nupassana, they are in conformity with one another. Okay. So that's why there is no opposing, unlike as Sonyata and Abanihita. For the Sonyata, there is opposing Adda Vinivesa. Reflected as Adda is what? Is the opposing pattern. So because of that reason also, give me. Nature, there is no Patipaka Dhamma. Okay, that's why. So what the commentator want to say is that so we can reject the idea or the KG teachers that even if animata, even if the mega cannot be named by means of the agamana, but it can be named the saguna do and aramana do. But because of the to regard saguna do and aramana do, there should be another two reasons. That is sarasa do and pachanika do. They should have their own nature as well as they should have their opposing patterns. But for the Abhidhamma, for the Sonyata, there is sarasa do is okay, but the pachanika do is not okay. That's why we should reject, and like that the commentator explained. So that is all for today. Thank you so much for listening and discussion. Can you hear me?
Yes, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Okay. Buddha Sasana Jiran Data Do. Buddha Sasana Jiran Data Do. Buddha Sasana Jiran Data Do. Sadhu.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Yeah, good night, Sayadaw.
Good
Yeah.
night.
Good night and good morning.